I don't know what you into, but you got the FBI at my door. You got my bosses on my so no.
I see. It wasn't a problem when we were making money together.
Well, that's because I thought your money was legit.
It is.
Not according to the FBI, Gary. You know what? I ain't doing federal time for you, Bernie Madoff.
Okay, calling Gary Bernie Madoff was hilarious. And I am so glad Hayden was smart enough to stand up to Gary, even though Hayden's character is not my cup of tea. But those buddy-buddy scenes between Hayden and Gary did absolutely nothing for the show, in my opinion. So Tyler Perry must have taken my last Sisters video seriously about the cast needing all new storylines, because now everything has been turned upside down in quite a few ways. Gary is now this monster, the absolute worst possible version of this character, and in season 7 we find out that his whole hedge fund has been a scam.
Yo, we got a problem.
Listen, I gotta go. I'll call you later, okay?
Investors are pulling their money out now.
What do you mean?
They're withdrawing funds, exposing the illiquid nature of everything. It's over, Gary. Your biggest investor says his $50 million wasn't registered with the SEC, and there are statement errors and inconsistencies.
But I'm like, wait, hold on. Didn't the show start off with Gary being investigated by the FBI? I'm confused about why he didn't go to jail back then, and why it looks like he may go down this season. Can anyone explain that? Then he's plotting against his own fiancée, and for the life of me, I can't understand her character. We spent all of last season watching her melt down, learning about Gary's lies. Fatima and Andy help her to stand up to him. Then magically by season 7, she's just, forgiven him, or is giving him another chance? Her character really doesn't make much sense to me.
Don't let this one situation ruin everything that we have. My whole life has fallen apart. I need you right now. All right, I need you.
But why did this man spill her entire lunch on her lap just so she could go to the bathroom to clean up and he could go through her purse and steal her credit cards?
Okay, it's done. Penelope's life insurance policy was updated and you have access to all her accounts.
Hudson, that's good. Perfect.
So he is just despicable and totally unredeemable at this point. I'm glad that cat and mouse game he played with Andy is over, even though Andy can't seem to be able to wash her hands of him. She comes into the office one day and all of a sudden the law office is filled with all the partners who are holding an emergency meeting in regards to Gary and all of his dirty business. And Andy has the nerve enough to act so clueless.
Gary's being investigated by the FBI. The FBI hate him? And from what I hear, girl, he didn't come with the money, honestly.
Gary is an astute businessman.
Gary is a high-level scammer, all right?
Now, why, again, is this news to Andy? Again, in season 1, didn't the FBI raid her apartment and freeze all her bank accounts because of Gary? So why is this conversation even happening like this? Wouldn't Andy remember all of that? Why is Fatima having to tell her about Gary being dirty?
Yes, apparently this business with Gary has left us all vulnerable.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, I haven't dealt with Gary in a long time. I should be fine, right?
The penthouse and the car, is that all in Gary's name?
No, it's in my name. That's good.
Well, it might be, but if they find out that it was paid for by Gary's funny money, that might be a problem.
You know what? Just make Fatima the attorney and get rid of Andy, since she doesn't seem to know anything about how dirty money works and she never seems to have any real clients. Just let Andy go and find another career path, because at this point, I don't even care if she gets fired. As a matter of fact, when Mr. Leland comes into her office and lights into her, I was so here for it. Eat Andy up. Finally, somebody not falling for her BS.
I've already done my homework on you and your boyfriend, Gary.
Oh, that is not my boyfriend. We had some dealings, a brief time.
Brief or not, there are multiple missteps and breaches of protocols in your actions with him. You have left this firm vulnerable to sanctions and lawsuits with your behavior.
I understand your sentiment, but I'm the best thing that has happened to this firm. And I won't let you stand here and say otherwise.
Just listen to her. She is the best thing that's ever happened to a law firm, currently in legal jeopardy because of her own lack of discernment about Gary. She's so full of herself.
This isn't about your skill. It's about my respect for your skill. That I'm even telling this before I go and say the same thing to everyone on the board. about your sleazy ways.
Excuse me, Mr. Leland.
I'm sorry, but the man was right. Andy could no longer try and stand up on her high horse as if she did nothing wrong. She knew Gary was sleazy from the beginning when he was cheating on his wife, and she knew enough to even warn Robin about him. Anyone remember Robin? Don't know if he's ever coming back. But just when things were getting good, here comes another stupid, disappointing ending of the episode and to this plot line. Let's talk about it. And let's talk about this grand reopening of Karen's salon and why I think Karen needs to check her attitude with Pam. But before we get into this video, please do me a solid and hit that like button if you enjoy the content. Be sure to click on that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell for updates. Your support of the channel is immensely appreciated. Thank you. So the moment finally arrives for Karen's new salon to open, and I was like, wow, the salon actually looks amazing. Can I call and make an appointment to come and get my hair done? Seriously. I was so sick and tired of looking at that boarded up building. I didn't know what to do. So glad we can move on with this storyline. Karen is finally showing, and she's getting ready to start doing hair again. Hallelujah. But why is she still treating Pam so stank?
Hey y'all, this right here is the owner of the salon, Miss Fresh Start herself.
Hey. Take care of my outlaw face and do some work.
First of all, promoting your business for free on social media is work, Karen. Don't you know that some people pay to have their business promoted online? Girl, it's not like you don't need social media promotion for a hair salon. Hello, it's 2024. How else was Karen expecting to get new clients to come into her shop? Stand outside and hand out flyers like it's 2005? And another thing, Pam could have walked away after the salon burned down and found herself another job, like most people would that are just trying to survive out here. But Pam stuck around and was the only employee to stick around. She also promoted Karen's new salon and helped her with the reopening, so she deserves a little bit more appreciation than what Karen gives her.
Stick to the guest list I sent you. Did you print it out?
I sure did.
Did you call the catering company to make sure the food was gonna arrive on time?
I got this. When I say I'm gonna do something, I do it.
We both know that's a lie.
Although Pam did charge all those products to Karen's business account and was the reason their lights got cut off, but Karen should have laid into her for that. Now that she should have gone off on her about, but not for everything else. Pam's loyalty deserves so much more. Give the woman her props. But back to Andy though. As soon as Mr. Leland started struggling with his words, as he was going off on her, I could tell he was going to have a heart attack. And sure enough...
Mr. Leland, are you okay? Hold on, wait. I need some water. Mr. Leland, wait! Mr. Leland! Someone get help! Mr. Leland's having a heart attack!
I was like, okay, so all this drama is going to go away because Mr. Leland is going to kick the bucket before he can go to the board to tell them about Andy, thus saving her damn job. Is that what we're going to see next episode? Because that would be such a shame. She should at least have to fight for her job with the other partners. Come on, sisters, writers. Don't give Andy such an easy out. It's too convenient of a cop-out for the plot. But you all let me know what you think. Are you all watching season 7 of Sisters? Do you think the writing has improved? How do you feel about Gary's character? Do you like the direction he's going in, or do you hate it? I personally cannot stand the way he treats Penelope, the only woman who is standing beside him. Do you think Andy should get fired? Also, how do you feel about Danny and Sabrina's storylines? Do you think it's a good thing they both have these nice men in their lives, or is that coming across as a bit boring? Drop down in the comments and share your thoughts and opinions. And of course, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead and hit that like button if you got anything out of the content. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click that notification bell for updates. Thank you.